the week of April 6th, 2021. My name is Michelle.
And I'm Josh. Welcome to your TNN.
About 2 weeks ago, a 200,000-ton cargo ship got stuck sideways in the Suez Canal. The canal is a shortcut that many ships use when sending goods and materials to different parts of the world. The ship contained millions of dollars worth of products that were headed to destinations all over the world. The Suez Canal is located in Egypt and allows ships to not have to travel all the way around Africa to reach its destination. The temporary blockage disrupted world trade for almost a week and will likely result in several lawsuits. Last Tuesday, the cargo ship was freed and sent to port to be checked out. The ship that got stuck is nearly a quarter-mile long and is currently being looked at for damage to the boat that might have occurred as it was stuck. The Egyptian government said last week the ships waiting to get through the canal should be cleared within about 3 days of the ship becoming free.
Arizona Governor Doug Ducey signed a bill last Monday declaring a state holiday in honor of the Navajo code talkers, who used their language to transmit coded messages during World War II. The holiday will occur August 14th each year beginning next year. It's wonderful to have the state of Arizona honor and recognize the sacrifices and contributions of the Navajo code talkers, Navajo Nation President Jonathan Nez said in a press release. It's long overdue. We only have a few Navajo code talkers with us, but we pay tribute to them and all their families. Their legacy is strengthened with today's signing of this bill. That this will help share the stories of our code talkers, that so many more people throughout the state are aware of everything that they gave for our country. Now, let's go over to Miss Giacovelli with the weekly update.
Good morning, Tartessa. We have a lot going on this week. Tomorrow we have an early release day at 11:15, and we will have kindergarten registration from noon until 6 p.m. If you have not registered your child for kindergarten, this will be the last registration date that we're offering this school year. You will be able to have your child come in, meet the teachers, get their hearing and vision done, and also do an academic screener. We don't take early registrations, so if your child does not turn 5 by September 1st, 2021. Unfortunately, we will not allow them to start next year. We will also be offering fingerprinting through our district at our school from 4:30 to 6 p.m. during the kindergarten registration. So even if you don't have a kindergarten child, you may come and get fingerprinted, but you do have to have an appointment. So please call our front office at 623-474-5401 to get that appointment scheduled. We will also have our very first state testing day on Thursday. So students in grades 3 through 5 will be taking the writing test on Thursday. Please make sure your children are in bed early and eat a nice breakfast unless they plan on eating at school that day. And then we do have a governing board meeting on Thursday at 6 p.m. So let's make it a great week.
Thank you, Ms. Giacovelli. Now let's go over to Ms. Williams with Counseling Corner.
Hello, Saddle Mountain. This is Mrs. Williams with a message from the Counseling Corner. This month's theme is generosity. Generosity means the quality of being kind and generous. I'm feeling very excited by the generosity of the staff here at Saddle Mountain because they have made me feel welcomed. Being generous is a part of being kind. I'm a Kid at Hope leader and I promote kindness every day. So please help me by showing others generosity. This month we are celebrating Earth Day. How awesome. Our earth could really use some love right now. So, some ways that you could take care of our earth this week is to pick up any trash we see on the ground and put in the trash or the recycling bins. Remember to wash your hands after. Let's give some love back to our earth so that it can heal itself. I hope we are all being safe, staying healthy, and being the best we can be. Remember, all children are capable of success, no exceptions. Have a great week.
Thank you, Miss Williams.
Now let's go over to Addie with sports.
Welcome to sports. My name is Addie. The Arizona Diamondbacks finished training last week with a game against the Cincinnati Reds. They will need to get some run support this season to help out their solid starting pitching rotation. The analysts are not expecting much from the Diamondbacks this year because of their lack of spring training scoring. The Coyotes have been playing much better lately, including a current 3-game win streak against the Ducks and the Sharks. Phil Kinsel picked up his first hat trick as a Coyote in a 4-0 shutout for third-string goalie Aiden Hill. The Suns are 7-3 in their last 10 games. They are now 31-14. Still in second place in the West behind Utah Jazz. They still have about a third of their schedule left to play in 3 makeup games that were canceled back in January that still need to be played. That's all for sports. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks, Addie. Here's Olivia and Mackenzie with entertainment news.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I am Mackenzie.
And I'm Olivia.
Colorful hot air balloons and kites as large as semi-trailers will fill the sky over Goodyear for the 10th Annual Arizona Balloon Classic. It all starts on April 30th and goes until Sunday, May 2nd. The socially distanced outdoor event, scheduled for 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and 6 a.m. to noon Sunday at Goodyear Ballpark. It will feature family-friendly shows and activities. New this year is the Desert Winds Kite Festival. Sunday admission is free for everyone.
Advanced sales for Friday and Saturday tickets purchased online at abcfest.com are $20 for ages 13 and older and $10 for ages 55 and older. Add $5 per ticket if purchased at the gate. Active duty military veterans and ages 12 and younger are admitted free each day. Parking will be $5 per vehicle. Pets are not allowed at the event, and all activities are dependent on weather conditions. Organizers said in the event of cancellation, rain checks to other balloon events will be offered in lieu of refunds. See you next time with more entertainment.
With Caitlin with Joke of the Week.
Hello and welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Caitlin, and today we have Sawyer from Mrs. Bruner's first grade class. Sawyer, what is your joke?
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
I don't know. What do you call a bear with no teeth?
A gummy bear.
Great joke. Sawyer, if you have a joke and you would like to tell on the news, please go to smusd.me/beyondthenews, and we would love to have you on. See you guys next time.
Thanks, Caitlin. Now let's go over to Skylar and Damien with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Damien.
And I'm Skylar.
April 6th is National Caramel Popcorn Day. No one is quite sure why it is celebrated this day, but it is still a very popular snack that people enjoy all over the world.
Back in the early 1800s, popcorn makers began combining popcorn, peanuts, and molasses to make a sweet and salty snack that was very popular. The sweet treat became popular at baseball games, and by the 1893 World's Fair, one brand in particular, Cracker Jack, became a household name. Today's question is, what year was the famous "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" written that mentions the famous caramel corn snack?
Is it A, 1899,
B, 1903?
or C, 1908?
You have 10 seconds to make your decision.
If you said C, 1908, you are correct. However, the two guys that wrote that song have never even been to a baseball game.
Also, this song wouldn't get played at a real baseball game until 26 years after it was written, when it was played at the 1934 World Series. See you next week on FFT.
Thanks, guys. Now let's go over to Cool Student Hidden Talent with Queen.
Welcome to Cool Student Hidden Talent. I am Queen, and today we have Cannon, a 4th grader from Mrs. Denny's class.
Hello.
So Cannon, what is your hidden talent?
I can make awesome animal noises.
Cool, let's see it.
I'm going to make a jaguar sound and
Great job, Cannon. If you had a hidden talent and you want to be on the news, go to the link below.
bye.
Bye. Thanks, Queen. Now, let's go over to This Week in History with Izzy.
Welcome to This Week in History. My name's Izzy. On this day, April 6, 1896, the Olympic Games, a long-lost tradition of ancient Greece, are reborn in Athens 1,500 years. After being banned at the opening of Athens Games, King Georgios I of Greece and a crowd of 60,000 spectators welcomed athletes from 13 nations to the international competition. There, 280 participants from 13 nations competed in 43 events covering track and field, swimming, gymnastics, cycling, wrestling, weightlifting, fencing, shooting, and tennis. All the competitors were men, and a few of entrants were tourists who stumbled upon the games and were allowed to sign up. The track and field events were held in the Panathenaic Stadium, which was originally built in 330 BC and restored for the 1896 Games. Americans won 9 out of 12 of these events. The 1896 Olympics also featured the first marathon competition. That is all for This Week in History.
Thanks, Izzy. Brennan Aubrey are here with Science Time. Welcome to Science Time. My name is Bryn.
And I am Aubrey.
The Wildlife World Zoo has been in the news a lot lately. This time it is for bringing in a white male rhino from the San Diego Zoo. Their goal is to bring in completely new bloodlines and to improve genetic diversity for managed populations of the species, the zoo said in a press release.
As part of a dedication to rhino conservation, Wildlife World Zoo has been consulting, researching, and planning the new breeding program to help fight against the extinction of the species. The program is part of the zoo's rhino facility that opened in early 2018. This breeding program has been nearly a decade in the making, and it feels great to know that everyone's hard work has finally paid off. Christy Morecambe, Wildlife World Zoo's Director of Media Relations, said in the release, "We are all so excited to be entering the next phase, which is welcoming baby rhinos that will become the front runners in saving their species."
20 years ago, there were about 500,000 wild rhinos. Current estimates have the world population of rhinos down to about
29,000. See you next week with more science time.
Great job, girls. Anthony is back with Word of the Week.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Anthony. This week's word is critique. Critique is a noun and it means a detailed evaluation. Here's how you can use it in a sentence. The students all turned in a rough draft of their essays so the teacher could give them a critique of their work. This is all for Word of the Week. See you next time.
Thank you, Anthony.
That's all for this week's episode of TNN.
See you next week.